Hello guys, LukeJ speaking. As America 250 is approaching, we're going to do 2 episodes of comic book reviews for this episode. Today we'll read you for 2 episodes only for comic book reviews on this 4th of July day. Now I'm taping this on June 9th, 2026, and we're starting episode 52 with Captain America. So it's number 14. So here we go. Let's open this up right now. I'm gonna read this right now and after this is over. So here we go. So let's begin. Captain America 14. Here we go. It's a special edition of comic. Here we go. Okay, Comic Hunters, a card game where you need to find and acquire rare editions to become the greatest comic collector of all time. Wow. Comic Hunters, pick up your copy today now at Barnes & Noble, which is difficult to see anyway. Hunt for rare issues, feature model comic covers for every age. Wow, 1 to 3, okay. Now this is as a raw t-shirt on the brink of global wars. Federal Steve Rogers entered a federal secret library, transferred an American super soldier from 5 thrilling years. He fought his anxious powers until a freak show of fate threw him into suspended animation where he awoke. He was a man decades out of his time. Since that fateful day, Steve Rogers has fought his destiny in the brave new world. Captain America, to be or not to be, Broxton. Recently, Captain America teamed up with this Marvelous in Life, aka Lauria, to bring up the mutant changes agents under the protection of the front floor cover, okay? Now, a magical safe house capable of suing them from the wrath of Warrior's brother, Death Cat, managed to prevent Death's victory, but caused the new of the home from that Warrior's offer him to within the front door's walls. So now, with more questions than answers, Steve Rogers is left with the cell back into a semblance of the old normal, if Captain America's life can be called normal. Now, this is written by Michael Swansky, if I pronounce his last name, something like that. Artist is Carlos Mango. Colors is Espen. Colors is Charles, pronounce it, sorry. Letter is Daisy's very own Joe Carmega. Now, colors is Torian Clark. Violet colors is Dave Parnasson, pronounce his last name, sorry. Martin Carell, Jesus Arjabov. Local desires Jay Bowen. Production desires Kat Wallington. Cesar's Caitlin Lambert and Mr. Daniel. Editor is Alan Smith. Narrative Chief is KB Conwassi. Captain America created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. Okay, now this copyright, I don't know the exact copyright year. Let me see. Now, this scene here was basically all that matters. I can't read the copyright year, but anyway, let's just do it anyway. Now, Oklahoma, 6 weeks ago. Okay, now let's walk into Broxton. Okay. As seen in this documentary produced by the Remember Broxton Memorial Fund. I don't know what happened here, but anyway, the town next door. In footage taken before the town was destroyed by the god of hammers for reasons no one quite understands to this day. It's quiet, friendly, innocent town. In 2022. Number 20, Alia. Go, I'm having to do this another time, but it's just a different year. But anyway, I'm gonna have to do this another comic review some other time. But anyway, they open his door, and it's hard to community of a guardian who's appeared on their doorstep one day. Tell me. We keep this on pretty constant rotation, biggest pain to ever happen in this rage. This part's when out of their world tour. Huh? At least Bill had to see what happened. Poor guy. Tell me. Anyway, town quite shops, happy homes and big dreams. We stop at local diner for the big best burger we have in a very long. That strange form, the image. What is it? No idea. The guys was filming said that we try to get every trick they know, but they can't get rid of it. Whatever. Oh wow, you told me. But anyway, you know the ones who made this went to high school together. Can you contact them? Sure. Wow, you gotta do something, alright? But they spend most days at home waiting for Hollywood to call. It's gonna be a whole lot better. You want a coffee? Always. Seriously? How can I be speed? Well, you tell me. Well, seeing here is all of this gonna happen, so I don't know what's gonna happen next, so yeah. Trying to figure this out here, folks, but we'll figure this out. Anyway, next page. Anyways, this is Steve Foxy Island Forsyth, covered by Joe Nagu. Okay. Time slide number 1. Your first look at the most unforgettable story of 2025. This is last year. Wow. Campbell and Bishop time figure is December 2024. This is a trailer? Huh. Okay. Marvel Comics 2024. Okay. Now, I mean, yeah, the last time I called Steve was I thought the Senator 6 were coming to kill me. Huh. Never that'll happen. And I already had a cracked rib, and I needed some help. It ended up being a false alarm, and I wasted this entire evening, and I still cringe whenever I think about it. He told me. So other than that, excuse my heart, and the very little likelihood that he'll just hang up with me or block my number. Why don't I just give him a call and say, hey, it's Spider-Man. Want to give him there sometime? Huh? He told me what? Okay, so we're doing this. Here we go right now. It's just Peter Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Get over it. But you have doing this and pushing the call button now. Or not. I'm such a loser. I made this a call and I got what we needed. Tell me, folks. This is messed up. You know? This is just stupid, you know? Try to make out things for Spider-Man and then 4. This have to do with Captain America? Really? Anyways, next page. Anyways, I may not be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, anyway. Anymore. I mean, no one is, but I still have my connections. I got my hands on the best deal as this equipment on the planet. Oh, really? I'm a play school. I'm from Mattel. But not from Mattel. Toy Story, ladies and gentlemen. So happens. But anyway. And what have you concluded was Solomon? Well, you told me. Okay, most businesses with video solutions kept the flies off side with the security company, so I was able to cross reference a ton of security camera footage with the video what you gave me. Here's the thing. What is it? Every single camera that lived in the boxing shows that game energy distortion at the exact same moment so something happened. What is it? expect nothing happened. The town was fine. So the god of hammers was destroyed. 4. Huh? Anyways, nothing happened that we know about. Question is, what we did to, and most important of all, why they do it they did, and who decided to have it done. Tell me. But anyway, some of it. And here it is, one perfect moment. Alright, stop. Anyway, Waxy in Blue, if there was ever a more perfect piece of music that has been written, somebody show it to me. Just the right accomplishment. Is that a record player over there? Okay, that's fine. Haven't had it changed in months to just sit and read without finding someone or running around the world. Tell me. Coffee, bagel, books, natural perfect combination, and last piece in knock knock. Mrs. Robinson? Hello, Steve. Steve Blue's Clues. Joking. Anyway. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. No, not at all. Come on in. We play Blue's Clues. Okay, joking. Anyway. Okay, next page. Anyways, and there's another preview poster. But anyway, Steve, Dennis Camp, someone that joins Star, covered by Raffle Honors and Marvel Ultimate Universe 1. 1 year in December 2024. Colors one shot that sets the stage for the next year in the Ultimate Universe, featuring debuts of the Ultimate version of the 2 major Marvel characters. Okay, well that makes sense anyway. Okay, and, I smell coffee and bagels. Yes, you like ball and steam, ball and berry cross, plain poppy or poppy seed, anything. I love a man who can comment. Huh? You're telling me. But anyway, so what I can do for you, Miss Robinson? Something anyway. Well, I was checking in whether I seen you the last couple weeks. You've been all alone with the kind of sad, thoughtful expression. So I thought I'd see how you were doing. I'm okay. It's just lately was remaining when I was like to have friends to just hang out with. Oh my, here we go. Anyway, there's always been a distance between me and everyone else. After my folks passed, yeah, rest. I don't know what to do next. So I'm trying anyone just to survive. But that's when I became who I am. I was always focused on saving the other people because I couldn't save my folks. Tell me. Because I know a lot of people in my life have relationships far beside my men and women. I gave my life to protect, but most of them have felt very serious about the mission of the cause or the fight. Well, you're telling me you have to do something, so there's one slight chance to do it anyway. So there you go with that. I have to do something. It should be something, alright. Next page. Anyways, now Marvel Swarm Breakers. 20 years of elite artists. Past me, present 2004. This is in 2024 comic book, by the way, which I'm reading right now. Marvel introduced some young gods programs that highlight top artists' talent over the past 2 decades. Okay? Some of the most talented artists in the industry have graduated from this program, now as Marvel Stormbreakers. This 20th anniversary of the program will be reconnected with some illustration nominees from their expert illustrations to their other classmates. This week we're celebrating Jane Bonza as the annual top 4. Wow, that's exciting. So, top Marvel number 1, initial artwork, wow. Stormbreaker graduate program covers, wow. And also cover 4 number 13 initial artwork. We also joined on John Bonstradation, pronounce his last name, sorry, saying this. John Bonstradation is such a breath of fresh air of Marvel Comics. Oh, it's her, not he. Okay, never mind. Anyway, her style is effortlessly cool and quintessentially light, while also conveying the impact of power, the Marvel heroes. Animated full of live characters that feel real and emotional. Wonderful combinations, exciting action, look like Jan's kind of Marvel work, and you can see she's truly a next level talent. Mostly Dolphin, Young Guns class of 2018. Head to Marvel.com/Stormbreakers to see all the latest exclusive interviews, articles, all and more from these comic book superstars. Marvel cover 2024 already reserved. But anyway, move on. So yes, I have concentrated in arms, even in the group therapy thing for a while, but it never went anywhere. I was still on the outside on Man Out. Wow, okay. It's just huge superheroes, okay. Move on. Be nice to one on the inside for that to change. When I'm having a bad day, there's a friend that go on to just a vent, to let it all out, and I feel better afterward. And superhero business is going well. Other than Sharon Osbourne, joking. Anyways, is there anyone in life you can vent to? You know, that one-eyed feral cat, Meow, anyway. I mean, to spit on these comic books, but who always hangs out behind Shawty's. Yeah, we've been, through these some things, okay. Let's go. I'm just saying that if you feel like you're on the outside, maybe you ain't so good to develop closer ties with people who do want what to do. So there's something you can't just go out to deal with and build late friendships. That's good. It's a good idea, but it's ruin's not right in the superpower injury protocol. I'm so ready to know what this is all about. You do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around, that's all it's all about. Joking, anyway. But seriously, someone's in trouble. He doesn't need help in any way. Anyways, next page. Anyways, oh wow. Wow, and call Spider-Man and just do it anyway. Maybe you can know somebody's secret identity. Okay? And they're okay with it. But they also know if you go out to dinner together, someone knows you might see you and figure out who or they are, or you will know who they are, and they'll know what you know who they are. So if you ask them to dinner in the way they suggest you know, they might have to try to kill you or just keep it secret, or neither of you knows who the other is. But you want to build some bridges, or you met me in uniforms and maybe masks, something like that. Anyway, and each of you wants to trust the other, but nobody wants to make the first move, and it's really long night, or you know their identity. They know you are identity. But there's always a risk. But the other person is being that mental controlled by your enemy. Moves you in a public place so that can attack you and expose your identity to the world. Tell me. Wow. Now they're angry. Wow. So what do you all that do come on a Saturday night? Most stay home and watch Netflix. So that's all you're gonna do all day? Wow. Like my nephew, the gamer. Question mark, ... Sure, Well, that's just terrifying. Well then, I'll just leave it, your situation, give it some thought. This might be somebody who knows you are, and you know they are, and it has to be nice to have someone to talk to once in a while, and then calls and shut the door, slam the door at you, and call Spider-Man. Dude, you're such a. I'm not gonna. I have to swear in this episode of Comic Reviews, but you're a dick. You know that? But you're not. You're being an asshole because you're being so dramatic in part of this whole entire comic book. I'm sorry, but you being too harsh to this woman. You know what I mean? It's just hard. You know, I don't want to do this and make fun of you, but you're just. That's just too much. Anyway. Next page. Anyways, now. What if Galactus could use a different hero? Wow. Prism of Endless Possibility. January 2025. Promo art by Blind Boy. Brown. Something like that. Wow. Hashtag Marvel Comics. Now. Go away. This is a good. Breathe time. Wow. Dude. Call somebody, dude. Anyways, breathe. Hey, Steve. What can I do for you? Hey, Peter. Just want to see you if you have plans for dinner tonight at my place. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, I think about going to work something in. Great, then I'll see you in the 6. Mock. I want to speak to you, Rogers. Mr. Rogers difference anyway. And that is uncool with this villain right there. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. Move on to the next page, and I'm gonna have to move on. Anyway, move on. And this original Marvel Comics. Landmark book by Stan Lee, now back to print its 50th anniversary. Discover Marvel Comics history, the deluxe hardbook edition, edited by Chris Robb, designed by Ian Cullen, featuring an image cover by Alex Ross, new essays of original art and more. Also by a trade paperback, a favorite version of Riches of Marvel Comics, was originally published in 1974. This is coming. It's on sale now. Please check your comic book listings. And I have to buy these comic books very, very soon. Be looking out for those. But anyway. Anyway, yes, now, just to be cool, just like it happens every day, bring some salad. Yeah, Steve, yeah? Listen, I have to ask for a rain check for on dinner. Oh. But, could you come over and work, mode? There's a thing, that could use your help. Sure, no worries. Is that Captain America you asked for? Anyway. Just one thing. Does Ford is it? No, you were on the mask? Oh, that's 4, right? Oh my god, here we go. Here, not much more coming in. No, wait a second. No. You sure? Absolutely. Okay, get here as soon as you can. Wait, he is here. Click. Wow. Scary, man. See the bits of it right here on my thumb, my fingers? You know? It's scary. Look at him. He's being scared all the time, you know? I don't know, but it's just... I don't know. And he's stealing stuff. Anyway, next page. Anyways, an insider's look at the Marvel as the superheroes and villains of the MCU. Now, from all studios and visual development, Ryan Mannering, featuring never-seen commentary, concept artwork, and original character design. Spider-Man No Way Home, which I saw Homecoming in theaters. Anyway, Iron Man 2, Marvel's Avengers, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and more. Go and find it, plus original illustrations available now. Now, 47 minutes later, and I believe these images can give you hope that in some way Boxing may that to return to the world of living. These people welcome me and their other Asgardian who was returning after rising up as thought we were family. This is love and care here. Dude, come on. I don't know. Stressing the God, but the God of hammers and serve of no purpose. It was random and it's pretty destroyed, only to be being grief to me. I don't know. This attack game without warning itself, and store the Incons died in the result. I believe you know well what this grief felt like and what it does. Now, and we asked Pearl Harbor. He managed Pearl Harbor, ladies and gentlemen, 1912. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway. And have not brought a scar to Oklahoma. They wouldn't be alive today. Cannot rest until every means to return them to the world that we live in has been exhausted. I know what this scoration means, but I cannot do this alone, Captain. Or you can. I know what this means. Heroes, ladies and gentlemen, so you can figure this out yourselves. We'll see what happens, folks. Next page. Anyways, now this will be more interesting. Erica Souls and Gaia Bosua, covered by Alina, Gargray, Hepatitis her last name, sorry. And Laura Kennedy's Wolverine #1. One military army against mankind's darkest enemies. December 2024. Okay, moving on. It's somewhat kind of magical restore point. Excellent, Captain. You were wise to bring him in. So what is a restore point? It's when you will take an image or a snapshot of this computer's operating system at the pressure moment. Okay, so what happens? So it can happen anyway. So it's just talking Spider-Man and for Captain America. So what happens? Next page. Anyway, move on. When you know everything is working and exactly as it should, way it's supposed to be. Someday I'm going to get up there and see that it plays up close. So what happens? When the moment is just perfect, two burgers coming up, same spanks bill, we'll see. And to take that moment and you freeze it. Bam, boom, wow. Boom, wow. So that when something goes wrong later, you can rest, reset, and bring everything back to the one perfect moment. We'll just see what happens. So it's just you gotta set these burgers, and then by the time it happens, you may not be entering the dead zone. You may do something. You gotta fix things up. Move on. Next page. Anyways, Mackenzie called it head. Pronounce the last name. Sorry. And then bottom and pet pull party #1. Deadpool Ascendance and Migration of Mayhem, December 2024. Don't miss out on the free digital edition of the comic you were holding in your hands. 1. Go to marvel.com/redeem help. At now offers expire, which is already expired. January 23rd, 2025. #2. Follow on-screen instruction and fill out the form. #3. Once your request has been confirmed, the condition code will be emailed to you. #4. After you receive the code in your email, go to marvel.com/redeem and follow the on-screen instruction. #5. Launch the Marvel website app. Check out your new digital comic Marvel Library session. Now, this Library Edition will be available on Marvel Unlimited. Download the App Store and get on Google Play. Now back to the thing. Here we go. I referred to the Pearl Harbor earlier. For me, that day is in Uncle Mad. It's just history. I remember all of it. The comic of killing civilians. Wow, pronounced it. Sorry. This really random it felt on how wrong. When Boston was destroyed, those same feelings came to back and all over again. The same anger I thought free was nothing I could do about it. If there was a chance we can fix it, I'm in. Thank you. Steven Spielberg is joking anyway. It's a crisis of this magnitude. Having your arm and your shield may be by my side. Will be the great comfort to me, and the terror to our enemies. And you, is it your decision to attend upon this task? I'll be honored. Good, thank you. Then let us depart. You will not survive. You know this, yes. Okay, this might be difficult, but we'll give it a shot. But that's just me. Anyways, next page. Anyways, we are closing you shutting every avenue of escape. I'm not going to try to escape. Then you are fallen and soon to die. Oh man. Ah man. Okay, this is ridiculous. So it could happen. So we'll see. Oh man. We move on. Okay. What verse number 1. Benjamin Percy, Robin Annual, covered by Carrot, Conan, and Lamb. The Son of a Ruffling, Unleash Hell, an all-new ongoing series. December 2024, Marvel Comics, Kamal Comics. Anyway, move on. No. Enough for the farce of HEL. Now it. Sorry. Stand before me. I shall not be yield. Bring rage before storm, before terror. Bring shields and blades. I shall not yield, and I shall not stop. We'll figure this out. And one will start with this comic book and nonetheless. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Next page. And we have this another ad. Geomeke, Valley, Shirley, Defenders vs. X-Men. Wow. Great things to come up with. Anyway, the rematch of this century begins at Avengers number 21. December 2024. Okay, makes sense? Now, fight as you will, dark Asgard shall fall, and this loss shall live again. To be continued. And that's where it all ended. Oh. I'm gonna have to do a visual review of this after I get done with this comic review. Okay, that's fine. But okay, this I don't know what to do, but this is all ended like that. But I probably would have made it more difficult. But this is how it ends, really. And its last 2 pages of the book says this. Next, Captain America number 15. When Captain America, Spidey, and Thor find themselves drawn in boxing, Oklahoma, the trio have worked together to uncover the serious working in Warwick Town inside of Thor Trace Chain. But when they find them, it prove to horrify the even great of heroes will become. T-Cap wants to hear more from you. Similar to the email address we want to talk about in this book comic review. And more the art storytelling, online art course and Bronco. Draw comics, learn how to draw and Marvel characters, write stories, and tackle the steps and complete a comic from start to finish when you sign up to the course. Anyway, I'm gonna this is 2 more pages left, and then we're gonna show one of the back cover, and that's it. But this is like, oh my god, moment right there. But that was a comic I need to read for you guys, and that was basically on that page. But I wanted to show you this and the advertisement. Anyway, last page, and this is a black cover. Save the galaxy, don't build Star Wars. We built the galaxy like never before. See here on Lego, that's this here. So that was Captain America number 14, the newer version. From 2024 December. I think it just feels like mixed reviews. I feel like this, okay? I have some pros, and that, of course, are basically this, okay? Let's just say how to describe it, okay? Let's just say So pros, okay? Let's think about this, okay? They're going to Oklahoma from 6 months ago. I get that. But they're trying to say, hey, how's it going to Mr. Ralston? That's another thing. And they're trying to discuss this, but then all of a sudden, they're just trying to think up things. But I have some cons, okay? That's with Spider-Man and 4. Why does this comic book have to be some issues right there? So, I'm giving this comic, probably around the mix between 5 to 6 out of 10. This comic book was probably a difficult thing to read, but probably because I have to get more into reading mode. I got a plan fun back in 2024, and I thought it'd be best to read with you guys in Independence Day of 2026. Along with the next comic review we're going to read is the next one, which is the next video I'm doing on my main channel, which is Cargan Comics 1776. So that'll be the next episode. So stay tuned. We're going to do this anyway. So that wraps up this episode of comic reviews. Hope you enjoy it. So until next time, so John's my bit. Goodbye and out. See ya.